Stop Peter Obi at all costs. Rufai raises alarm over alleged plot. Of course, we know that that's what they want to do now. We know that there is a plot to stop him at every given opportunity. We know God will destroy all their plans, all their planning against Peter Obi. It will not work. Popular television broadcaster Rufai Oseni has raised the first alarm regarding a coordinated effort to block Peter Obi. It's glaring, everybody can see it. Except we just want to lie. We can see that there is a coordinated plot against him to stop him, to make sure that he doesn't get on that ballot paper. They are working so hard to make that happen, but it will not happen. The former Labour, they said, regarding a coordinated effort to block Peter Obi, the former Labour Party presidential candidate from participating in the 2027 general election, Oseni claimed that the political establishment views Obi as a primary threat, to President Bola Tinubu's re-election bid. Yes, he is the threat. He is the one giving them sleepless nights. He is giving them serious headache. So they want him out of that ballot box. They don't even want him there at all. And they said that recent political assessments across major parties have identified Obi as the only figure with enough electoral weight to truly challenge the status quo. During a recent broadcast of the morning show, Oseni explained that the strategy's main goal is to ensure Obi does not appear on the ballot. Yes, that's what they are trying to do. They don't want him to appear at all. He argued that the current friction within the political space is a direct result of this attempt to sideline the former Anambra State governor. According to him, various political parties like the APC and ADC have conducted internal mappings, which all points towards Obi being the most formidable opponent. He's the one. And that is why I don't know why Atiku and the likes are still trying to contest. Because you people know that everyone is fully behind Peter Obi. It's actually cost you nothing to also say, let Obi just go for it. Let him go and do it. Let's support him. Let's support him. But you two, you want to contest. And you claim that you love Nigerians. And you want to help us. And you have our interest at heart. You don't. Because if you do, you would support Peter Obi. Just like everybody is supporting him. Because you all know that he is the best person for the job right now. The one that the path ahead for the newly expanded Nigeria Democratic Congress, NDC, will likely be filled with legal battles and internal sabotage aimed at destabilizing Obi's new platform. Yes, NDC will also start having issues because they shall go and look for somebody to come and scatter the party very soon. Oseni's comments follows the high-profile movement of opposition heavyweight into the NDC. It suggested that the recent crisis witnessed in ADC was a calculated move to prevent Obi from using the party as a vehicle for the next election. He emphasized that the elites are uncomfortable with Obi's popularity and are working tirelessly to create legal hurdles that would disqualify him or his new party before the 2027 polls even begin. I think it's going to be the beginning of more troubles for the NDC, yes, because the litigations will begin. The litigations as regards even the registration of the NDC, they've even already started that one, saying that their registration is not correct or is incomplete or something. I don't understand. Their name is on INEC portal. They've registered since. You didn't call them out since that their registration is not correct or whatever. It is when Peter Obi joined that people now notice that their registration has come out or something. People are not serious. They are not serious. He further elaborated on the strategy of the opposition, saying, it will begin because, you see, the idea here is Peter Obi not being on the ballot. Yes, that's the problem. All the forces will do everything to ensure that Obi doesn't get on the ballot. The journalist insisted that his observations are based on deep political analysis and consultations with experts who track electoral trends. Everybody already knows that is what they want to do. And it's really going to be a cause of problem because if Obi is not on that ballot, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a serious problem. He concluded that the upcoming political cycle will be defined by how well Obi can navigate these institutional traps. He remarks, I do a lot of political mapping and I know people that do political mapping. The ADC, APC, all the political parties have done political mapping The only person that can give President Tinubu some push in this election is Obi. The first strategy is to ensure Obi doesn't get on the ballots. The crisis in the ADC was just because of that. Of course, we know. In a related development, Peter Obi and the former governor of Kano State, Abe Musa Kokonso, officially joined the Nigerian Democratic Congress on Sunday. Politics Nigeria reported, yes. Okay. Chinwe says, please help me to tell Obi to decide to go solo. Go solo how? That way he run as independent candidate. Can he run as independent candidate without a party? He has to have a party, is it not? But if he's thinking to go through any political party, even if he formed one, they will infiltrate and sabotage him. Tell him it is what I said. That is the truth. Okay. Bishop Michael says, Rufai is on point, but God no go shame us. God no go shame us, so we are fully putting our trust in God and hoping that God will do something for us. Okay, Zika says, but still there's an atom of truth in it. So of course he's saying the truth. He's saying the truth. Semika says, Peter is a golden opportunity for an Igbo man to be president. They may never be president if they don't support him now. I'm telling you, the Igbos should pull their weight and support this person. I don't know their problem. It is well. Olufemi says, what spirit that forced him out of Abga at the beginning is yet to be cast out. Again, was it the ruling party that was after him since he left Abga? Yes, they are the ones. Adabru says, this man called Rufai should leave his work and mount the soup bus to campaign for Obi. Or in the alternative is the employer should sack him, otherwise Nigeria will see channels as the mouthpiece of Obi. I beg, let's say what everybody has what they want to support. At least Rufai is supporting Obi. We know the other one, what's his name, Seth? The other man in Arise News, why am I forgetting his name? He's supporting Atiku. So everybody has their candidates. They don't have to spread it out. But of course, people will have people they want to vote for. So what do you mean by people will say that he's the mouthpiece of Obi? What's their business? Because that's not a news to any critical thinker. Exactly. It's obvious Tinubu created crisis in the Labour Party and Obi left. And he used INEC to cause commotion in ADC. And Obi left. We are now watching to see what he's going to use against him in NDC. Upon all the state resources and structure at his disposal, but still, at the mention of name of Obi, Tinubu collapses. Yes, so I say this is the time for Obi to experience what he did to June 12, 1993. What did he do? You this me. Presidential election won by MK Abiola. So it was Obi that did something to MK Abiola. What did he do? ABN was formed overnight and disorganized election won by Abiola through Peter Obi. I beg, let's hear what they talk rubbish. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.